Hey everyone, welcome back to 24 Sweetpeas. Today for you, I'm going to be swatching the newest launch from Zoya. This is their Beachy Brights Summer 2023 collection, which is made up of 6 new neon-ish shades. They are very fun, but the first thing I want to note right off the bat is that these are much smaller than a regular Zoya polish. So these are not full size like regular Zoya polishes that you might think of when you see the pictures online. They are miniature. That being said, they are still easy to work with, unlike some miniature nail polish bottles. The first shade that we are swatching is called Lonnie, and this is kind of your hot pink leaning coraliness when you compare it to the other pink in this collection. It is a very bright, bold color. It has a rather nice formula. It covered really well in 2 coats. And something that I think is pretty exciting about this collection is that all these polishes, even though they are like smaller bottles, they actually have the wide brush by default. So that makes the application of these so much nicer than like the standard Zoya nail polish brush, in my opinion. The next shade is Pluto, which is probably my favorite of the bunch. It's a really, really good blue. All of these also have a very consistent formula throughout, so you're basically going to see me do 2 coats of everything. And as you can see, usually before we put on the second coat, these do dry down to kind of a satiny matte finish. So if you want these to be super glossy, you're definitely going to want a top coat. And I don't often like talk about top coats, but I really, really love the Naked Manicure Ultra Glossy Seal top coat, so I would suggest that one if you were going to go ahead and like purchase these from Zoya. Their top coat is really, really good. This shade is Alora, and this is kind of the red of the collection. It has like a slight berry tone to it, but whenever you put that second coat on and then you're like looking at your nails from far away, it definitely looks more red and not really neon. So this is kind of like the outlier in the collection, in my opinion, and the fact that it's not super neon, it's just a really bold red. The next shade is, I'm not sure how you say it, Soraya, I think. And this is kind of like your grape purple. And it has a really good formula. Like if you were in a rush, you could get away with 1 coat in all honesty. But of course, I did do a second coat. I will say that this brush was like cut really strange. Even though it was still the bigger brush, it did have like a funny edge to it. But you know, it still worked and applied. Also, that looked really nice and it's like matte finish, even though I'm a shiny finish sort of girl. But yeah, that covered really nicely in 2 coats. The next one is called Yohanna, and this one is like a Barbie hot pink shade. So that's why I mentioned the first one being more corally compared to this one. And you know, very, very Barbie, which could be in season this summer. I mean, with the new movie coming out, this did cover nicely and perfectly good in 2 coats, as you can see, and I am really enjoying these bigger brushes just being at default because, you know, no extra plastic was used, no extra fees were added, all of that good stuff whenever it's a default big brush. Then we have Avani, which is your green in this collection. This is like actually a really nice neon green. Some neon greens are just like a bit too much in my opinion, but this one isn't so bad. On the camera, it's kind of looking really, really yellowy, but it's not as highlightery in person. Highlightery, is that a word? I don't think so, but it applies. It is a bit more calm in person, I would say. And that is a finished look at all the polishes. So I feel like we've got a mix of neon tones and non-neon tones, but all in all, they are still pretty bold if they aren't bright, and then the others are bright. So these are available now on the Zoya website. They're available in many different combinations, but I did want to mention that all of the polishes that are available in this collection on the Zoya website are smaller size. These are not full-size bottles, which I don't really think a lot of us would think much of, because whenever you're on the website and you like put your cursor over a picture, it shows you the bottle and it looks just the same. But when you look at the size, it is 0.25 ounces, whereas a full-sized Zoya bottle is actually 0.5. So do keep that in mind when ordering this collection or any of the polishes, because I feel like it's not super obvious. Granted, the price is better than your regular size, so that might like make you think, oh wait, this is not normal. And these polishes are actually $8 a piece, where that is actually a considerable lower price than the regular Zoya polishes, which a regular sized Zoya polish is $12. So there's a price difference there as well. But other than that, I think that is it. I did enjoy all of these polishes. I felt like they had a very consistent formula. They were easy to work with, and I really enjoyed having the bigger brush on the polishes by default. I didn't have to like order more brushes, change them out, and then have like plastic waste and all of that jazz. So I think that is really exciting, and I would love to see them carry that throughout all of the releases because I do prefer the bigger brush. But yeah, I think that is officially it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will have the Zoya website linked down below so you can go check out all the different bundles that these are sold in, as well as see them listed individually. But I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!